command?
Yes, I've done greatly so far since my resumption here. I've made a number of seizures, number of arrests. You see, the seizures we made mostly were on false declaration. You see, a declarant will declare that he's having machineries, for example, like the rice we seized. They did not declare them as rice. And if you look at the documentation from pro forma invoice to final invoice to Form M to bill of lading and all other relevant documents, the item there is described as machinery. But when we got intelligence, we brought the containers down, we examined them, and we discovered that they were container rice. The same thing with the containers of tramadol we seized. They don't call the content with their names. They will either give a general name, pharmaceutical product, or they will even call them computer accessories. Some were declared as computer accessories. Some were described as general household goods. So even from the description, you'll be able to know that they have an intent to smuggle. And some of them, in the process of examination, we discover concealments. Like the issue of the ambulance and whatever, it was a good surveillance, and our officers arrested the ambulance with the 2 occupants inside. And upon further investigation, we discovered that they pilfered a container that was in the stacking area of the terminal. And like I said, when that one was done, that these people will have their days in court. We are almost concluding investigation, and once that one is done, people will have their day in court. And in terms of revenue generation, we are not doing badly. We are doing very well. Like end of October, for example, we got about 42-point-something billion, which is almost more than 10 billion if you compare it with end of October last year. I'm talking of just only October generation. So from that you can see we are not doing badly.
So, sir, what kind of challenges are you facing?
Yes, when I resumed, I had the intention of doing capacity building, for example, for both officers and even the stakeholders. Because for us to have to work effectively and efficiently, we have to train and retrain. So I formed a committee on capacity building. We've selected facilitators or those other officers that can teach. Luckily enough, we had 3 officers that were posted from the Command and Staff College. So we were able to draw up a curriculum for the capacity building. So as of end of the first week of November, we trained about 403 senior officers on classification, valuation, law, risk management, service writing, enforcement, examination, international conventions, and so many relevant courses that have to do with the job. We finish with that. The next phase, we are moving to the junior officers. By the time we finish with the junior officers, we extend it to the stakeholders. Once we finish with that, both officers and stakeholders are going to be on the same page, because each and every one will know his responsibilities, schedules. So at any time, if an officer is confronted with any situation, he will be able to take decision and will be able to defend his decision anywhere. And on the part of the stakeholders, I believe by the time we finish training them, some of the challenges we are having, like non-conformity or non-compliance, will be a thing of the past. Because definitely if they are imputing their declarations or putting up declarations that are compliant, there will be no issues and the process of clearance will be faster. But in a situation where you find a declaration that is not declared properly, like maybe they put a wrong HS code or put a wrong description, after examination, definitely you are going to find a different thing in the container. So once you discover that, there are options to that. If it's false declaration, the officer has the right to seize it outright. If the officer decides to use discretion not to seize it, then definitely there are penalties. The officer will reclassify the item, put it on the correct HS code, then definitely the correct percentage or rate of duty will apply. Once that one is done, then you give him the relevant penalty according to same as section 164B. So once that one is done, definitely the owner, instead of even seizing his consignment, he will even be eager to pay the penalty and pay the correct duty and carry his consignment. Simple as that.
So, sir, can you tell us the wisdom about
the
border closure?
No, the border closure, like I said in the Hausa interview we've just concluded, the issue is that some of our neighbors, they've been taking us for a ride for a very long time. And some of the conventions, some of them were claiming ECOWAS convention,